Hi, this is your instructor, Tori Quismondo. In this video, I'm going to take you through the Excel Challenge 2019, only the Instructions tab. So in this particular video, we're only going to go to the tab that says Instructions. Let's get started. The first step says to save our file as Excel Certification 2019. You can do this in your test also. You can copy, Control-C, copy from your set of instructions, File, Save As, to the desktop, and then do a Control-V and hit Save. I already had that on my desktop, so I'm going to say, yeah, go ahead and replace it. So you can do a copy and paste, a Control-C and a Control-V for Velcro to paste things on if you want to copy from your questions. So I put that in there on purpose just to share that with you. Task number 2, import the Western Inventory tab delimited file to a new worksheet named Inventory. We're not going to the Insert, which is where you might want to go. We're going to the Data tab. On the Data tab, we're going to say that we want to import data from a text or CSV. It said it was a text file. We'll choose the file it asked for, Western Inventory, and tell it to import. It did specifically say in our set of instructions that this was a tab delimited file. So this is where I change my delimiter. A delimiter is just simply how your content is separated. Is it separated by spaces? Is it separated by colons? Is it separated by a tab, by a space? But this one is separated by a tab. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the down arrow and tell it to load to. If you just simply say load, it loads in your same sheet wherever you have your cells selected. So you want to say load to a new worksheet and say OK. So it's now loaded, and I want to go ahead and name this sheet tab. It asked me to name it Inventory. So I'm going to click on Sheet 2, double click, knock knock, let me in, and call it Inventory. And then click away, and then it asked me to drag and drop it behind Project 8. So that task is complete. Task 3 asked me to unhide the Project 2 worksheet. I looked down at the bottom and it says Instructions Project 1, Project 3. So Project 2 is definitely hidden. The easiest way to unhide is to go to your Home tab, your Cells grouping, your Format button, click your Format button, choose Hide and Unhide, then select to unhide a sheet. It'll let you know which sheet is hidden. Project 2 is hidden. I say OK. And now I'll go back to my directions or instructions. All right, task number 4. Add the following document properties under the comment Prepare for the MOS exam and under the category Excel 2019. Again, I'm going to go ahead and select the text in my instruction. This way I don't make an error, and I need a comment and a category. So I'm going to go to File, Properties. Remember, if the property you need is not here, click down here on Show All Properties. If you hit this down arrow and say Advanced Properties, it is a little bit, it's more digging. So I would just recommend you come down here and say Show All Properties. And we want to add under our category, Control-V for Velcro, and under our comments, Excel 2019. All right, that task is complete. Now let's check out task 5. Check the workbook for accessibility issues. Fix the issue for the picture in Project 1. Let's check for accessibility. File, check for issues, check accessibility. It's going to tell me that I'm going to close out of this task pane. I do not need it. It's going to tell me that here on Project 1, I do have a problem with my picture. And if I hit this down arrow, it's going to give me recommendations. Do I want to add a description? I do. I do want to add a description. Now, let me go back to the instructions and see specifically what I was supposed to add. Check the workbook for accessibility issues. Fix the issue for picture in Project 1 by adding 2 trees olive oil logo as the alternate text description. Do not fix any warnings or any other objects or any other missing text. So I'm going to go into my set of instructions, copy the text, Control-C, bring it into my description under Project 1 for 2 trees, Control V, Velcro, paste that right in, and go right back to my set of instructions. And I'm done with my alt text task pane, so I'll close out of that. Task number 6, autofit column A. Autofit column A width and increase columns B through N to 9. Okay, so to autofit, I get my double-headed arrow between my two columns and I just simply double-click. Double-click is autofit. Double-click is autofit. So if I double-click between my two columns, it will autofit it for me. And now it's going to ask me to increase the width of the columns, column B through column N to 9. Now, if you can, click and drag up here and get it to 9 on the dot, that's cool, but not everybody can do that. So if that's not you, if you're not that steady with a mouse, you could come up here to the Format button, which is on the Home tab in the Cells grouping. Click your Format button and then go to Column Width. Under your column width, type 9 and say OK. Task number 7, add the neutral cell style to cell B9. Well, here is cell B9. Now, I do have cell styles, just like I did in Word. Word had a lot of cell styles. It was also found on your Home tab. It's found in the Home tab in your Styles grouping in Excel also. Click the down arrow for your cell styles. Select the cell style it's asking for, which in this case is neutral. And we're done. That task is complete. The Instructions Sheet tab for your Excel preparation video is now complete. If you'd like to, you can select the next one for Project 1.